The entire state of New Jersey is under a blizzard warning tonight, the first time in 20 years. We have New Jersey Governor Mikie Sherrill joining us right now on the phone. Thank you, Governor, so much for joining us and taking the time away from your very busy schedule.
Well, thank you all so much for your reporting on this and working to keep people safe. Yes, as you've heard, this is going to be a storm the likes of which we haven't seen here in New Jersey since 1996. That was the last time all 21 counties were under this blizzard warning. I've been warning people this is not even like last month's storm, which was so bad. This is going to be much worse because this is going to be a heavier, wetter snow, and we're going to see much higher winds, up to 60 miles per hour along the coastline. That means a lot of trees and branches may be coming down on power lines, so please stay away from them. If you do see down power lines, call them into your utility company immediately. We also are going to see white-out conditions on the road. That is why, starting at 9 o'clock tonight, I have a travel ban going throughout the state. I did not call for that in the last storms because this is different. We're going to see these whiteout conditions. In our last storm, we had about an inch coming down an hour at the worst of it. This time we'll see up to 2 to 3 inches an hour, which with these winds could really create a very dangerous situation.
You know, as you talk to us now, we're seeing a live picture of this from Mahwah, New Jersey, and you can see some of the snow starting to stick on the roads. But you can see it is certainly coming down already, and it's going to be coming down for some time. I know a lot of folks are wondering about the transit situation. We have been reporting bus light rail access link NJ Transit service suspended already, and then I know we just got word that that the trains will stop running at 9 o'clock. Is that right?
That's right. So the light rail, that's your kind of street rail and bus service and access link stop at 6. And then what we call heavy rail, that's your New Jersey Transit lines, your commuter rail, that will stop tonight at 9 o'clock. So everyone needs to be aware of that so you can get home. And then that travel ban also goes into effect at 9 tonight. So people should be off the roads from 9 tonight until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Okay. And Governor, we understand the Jersey Shore is expected to get hit the absolutely hardest. Are there JCP&L crews in place for residents who may experience outages?
You're exactly right. We're anticipating the shore will be hit the hardest in several areas, unfortunately. The most snow, so while the entire state has been under a watch for about a foot of snow, a blizzard watch, down the shore it could be about 2 feet. We will see the heaviest winds along the shore, and we're also concerned about flooding along the shore. So with that in mind, we've deployed extra crews. JCP&L is called in mutual aid from places like Ohio, so workers are here on the ground. We have over 5,000 utility workers in New Jersey ready to take on all the challenges. But if you lose power, call it in right away. Don't wait on your neighbors, because the faster you call it in, the quicker we can deploy the resources.
We're seeing another live look right now for the folks who are watching on TV. This is Jersey City right now, and again, you can still see the snow starting to really stick as we get this thing going. I'm very curious because you talk obviously about the trains not running. We've talked about the travel bans. When should New Jerseyans expect that life goes back to normal? Are we thinking like Tuesday maybe?
Well, we'll be working incredibly hard to get people back to normal as soon as possible. I have to say, we have really the best public servants ever here. I mean, they worked incredibly hard and around the clock in the last storm, which, as you recall, was the storm of the decade. Now this is,
we've already beat it.
We thought that was bad just a month ago, and now it's worse. But they really, with that storm, and it was a horrible storm starting Sunday, we at the state level had the turnpike, had the Garden State down to pavement by the next morning, and people were even able to start their commute by noon. This is going to be harder to dig out, and it's going to last longer. So this will last through the morning commute. We anticipate at least till 7 a.m. the really heavy snow, and then tapering off throughout the day, but it probably won't fully stop until later on. So people should not plan to be going into work tomorrow morning. I've asked people throughout the day, if you need to be at work, you need to shelter in place at work. And then you've got to leave the streets open, because what I've just described with power lines will be really dangerous. We've got to get our power crews throughout the state, so they'll be on the roads. We are going to have trouble keeping up with this storm as quickly as it's coming down. So we've got to keep our plows and salt trucks moving consistently so they can just keep the snow off the road. And then emergency responders, of course, will be there for emergencies. So all that means everybody else should be off the road.
Okay. Governor Sherrill, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us, and good luck with everything.
Yes, good luck.
Well, thank you
We all need
so
it.
much,
Yes.
and you and your viewers all stay safe.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.